you guys doing? It's your boy Frank back here with a reaction video. Damn, I'm tired. First off, let me start saying this. I'm sorry that like I said I was gonna do a gaming video starting this week Monday, but I really wasn't doing anything. I got my stitches removed and everything. Like I was just busy. But don't worry, tomorrow I'm gonna post 2 gaming videos and a reaction video, which you're gonna see this one. But before we start the video, guys, remember, hit the subscribe button. Go to 1,000 subscribers, guys. I'm going to be giving away multiple gift cards, and I'm buying myself a face cam. Wait, what, face cam? Face reveal? Yes, guys. Most of my videos going to have a face reaction. I'm telling you, hit the subscribe button. Go to 1,000 subscribers. Alright. So the video we got it today is SCP-055 Unknown SCP animation by your boy the Rubber. We haven't reacted to the Rubber in a while. His animation is also fire and stuff. I think I just been more into the Tales from the Foundation, you know, like the storytelling and everything. But Young Pack told me that they really don't do it anymore. It's just more information now. But I'll see. But first, we're just gonna react to this. The thing I know about this SCP, every time you look at it and everything, you forget everything about it. So like we do not know what this SCP is. But let's see how they're gonna do it. You know, the original video is in the description. Go support them, and yeah, let's start this.
Viewer discretion is advised. Marion goes to her bag again. This time, she pulls out a gun.
Damn, she pulled the glizzy out? God damn, let me put this little out here.
And shoots Clay twice in the heart.
Oh, Clay?
Hello, everybody. I'm the Rubber.
Who's Clay?
Today, we bring you SCP Foundation Theater Class Object
the Rubber.
SCP-055. SCP-055 is an anti-meme, an object, or an entity with self-censoring properties. An idea which, by its intrinsic nature, discourages or prevents people from spreading it.
Yeah, see? So people really doesn't really know like what it really is and all that. Like you forget what it is. So there's no way people, you know, like will say, oh, this is what it is and that. Like there's no way to like spread any information about it or have any information about it. Like everything races.
Exposure to 055, all memory or recognition of it will instantly disappear.
You see?
055 could be completely harmless, while at the same time a terrible threat. In the same breath, the Foundation would have no way to hold on to that knowledge. Anti-memes are real. Think of any piece of information which you wouldn't share with anybody, like passwords, taboos, and dirty secrets. Anomalous anti-memes, however, are another matter entirely. How do you contain something you can't even record or remember? How do you fight a war against an enemy with effortlessly perfect camouflage when you can never even know that you're at war? Welcome to the Anti-memetics Division. Below is a story of Marion Wheeler, the chief of the Anti-memetics Division. The story begins with a meeting between Wheeler.
Before that started, what is it gonna be like? They have the ordinary where it does not get affected. The anomaly. Man, I can't even say it right, guys. Remember, my English is bad. So what, like, do they have like a room or storage that it cannot get affected by the powers of the SCP-55? Like, forget about it. Like, it has some information there, and that's how we like contain it and everything. I don't even know. Let's see.
Wheeler and an 05 counsel and his assistant, Clay. Marion Wheeler, 49, with loving husband and 2 boys in tow.
Alright.
You've got full Foundation credentials, which we've never issued, including access to a list of installations and rooms, which some of these locations don't exist, or were torn down decades ago. At least one hasn't been built yet you've got the front door key to it. That's weird. Before we get to your SCP access control lists, which I can only term as egregious. So you're a spy, and your objectives are misaligned with ours. I'm your chief of Anti-memetics. We don't have an Anti-memetics division. Clay pointing his gun at Marion.
Damn.
Yes, you do. We do. We have a memetics division, a telecontainment division, fire services, Ops A, Ops B, personnel, D personnel, and 2 dozen others. We don't have an anti-memetics division. Do we have an irony division? No. All right. Well, try this. Why do you think the anti-memetics division would show up in the listing?
For real though.
This is just a cover story. It's a good one, but she's had it worked out in advance. Clay says to 058, still not taking his eyes off Marion. There are SCPs with dangerous memetic properties. There are contagious concepts that have required containment just like any physical threat.
Okay.
They get inside your head and ride your mind to reach other minds.
So what? Did they like the SCP like made them forget that they have their own anti-meme thing, you know, division or something? Like all of them seem so confused. I'm guessing the one that sent down to 05 counselor.
Right? Right.
Him or her.
There are SCPs with anti-memtic properties. There are ideas which cannot be spread. There are entities and phenomena that harvest and consume information, particularly information about themselves.
Okay.
If you take a Polaroid photo of one, it'll never develop. You write a description down with a pen on paper and hand it to someone, but what you've written turns out to be hieroglyphs.
Damn.
And nobody can understand them.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like anything you do, you just don't know about it no more. You just gonna forget everything you wrote, like, you know, the writing and everything. Just everything changes.
Even you. You can look directly at one and it won't even be invisible, but you still won't see anything written on the piece of paper. Dreams you can't hold on to, and secrets you can never share, and lies, and living conspiracies. It's a conceptual subculture of ideas consuming other ideas, and sometimes segments of reality. Sometimes people, which makes them a threat. That's all there is to it, really. Anti-memes are dangerous, and we don't understand them. Therefore, they are part of the problem.
Okay.
Hence, my division. We can do the sideways thinking that's needed to combat something which can literally eat your combat training.
For real though.
Name an anti-memtic SCP. SCP-055. There is no SCP-055. SCP numbers aren't assigned sequentially. There are gaps. That number hasn't been assigned. It's not superstition. We have enough to be concerned about without arbitrary numerological mysticism. We have SCP-666 and SCP-013, but there's no SCP-001, and there's no SCP-055.
That's what they think.
Clay, you should look at this. He turns his monitor so Clay can see the file that he had just retrieved. Clay bent over and read it from top to bottom. Stunned, he scrolled back and read it all a second time. But the file's dated from 2008. It's got all the right flags and signatures. It's keyed and coded. It's real.
See?
You've seen this before? Never in my life. At least not that I can remember. On the other hand, if the content is accurate, both of us have probably seen it dozens of times. This isn't possible. Who wrote the file? Bart Hughes wrote the file.
Okay, who's that?
He's dead.
Damn!
What happened to him?
Tell me.
You don't want to know.
Come
There's
on.
a very long pause. Confused and surprised at the magnitude of the claim, and in pure disbelief, and finally, horror. What would happen if we did know? It would happen to you as well.
What?
As for the rest of your questions, we manage that pharmaceutically. You know we have Class A Amnestics for people who desperately need to forget things. Of course you do. Who could forget about Class A Amnestics? Well, in Anti-memetics, we have a different pill for people who need to remember things that would otherwise be impossible to remember. Amnestics.
That's what she remember all of this?
X, Y, and Z.
It has to be. So what? She took the pills every time. That's what she remembers all this information, or she has to because she's in the division.
Marion reaches into her bag and pulls out a blister pack and pops a pill out. It's hexagonal and green. These are Class W Amnestics, the weakest suitable for continual use. 2 pills per day. Go down to the site pharmacy and ask. The pharmacist will claim they don't stock any such thing. They're misremembering. Tell them to double check. And now, I think I get it. I see why we're having this conversation at all. Yes. Marion popped a second pill out and handed it over to him. It's because you missed a dose. You're supposed to be on these the same as me and everybody on my staff. It's the only way we can work. You forgot to take a pill. And then you forgot all the information that the pills were helping you retain. You forgot why you were taking them, who gave them to you, and where to get more. You forgot about me and my entire department. And now I have to bring you up to speed. And if I take this, I'll remember this whole conversation and we won't have to have it again? Hopefully not. He and Marion swallowed the pills.
Damn.
So what is SCP-055?
Tell us.
SCP-055
nothing?
is nothing. It is a powerful information auto-suppressor. As far as experimentation has uncovered, it can only be defined in negative terms. We can only record what it isn't.
Okay.
We know it isn't safe or Euclid. We know it isn't round or square or green or silver.
Just
We
Keter.
know it isn't stupid. And we know it isn't alone. But what we do know is that it's weak. It's weak because it's the only anti-memtic agent in our possession, which is a
Okay.
physical entry in the files. We have paper records of the thing. We have containment procedures. It's not safe, which means it's dangerous, but it's contained. You have procedures? Where?
But we keep getting these ads down
Marion
here.
points at her head. Then how many other anti-memes are there? How much more dangerous do they get?
For real though.
10 that I know of.
Okay.
Statistically, probably at least 5 more that I don't know of. This does not count the anti-memtic entities freely roaming the halls, not under containment. There are at least 2 in this room with us right now.
Oh, it's gonna show us?
Don't look. I said don't look. It's pointless. 058 does an
Okay.
impressive job of controlling himself, keeping his attention focused on Marion. Clay doesn't fare so well, and quickly sweeps the whole room, but finds nothing. There is an invisible monster that follows me around? It likes to eat my memories.
Okay.
Don't look it up. It's not there. I've learned to manage with it. It's like a demanding pet. Marion goes to her bag again. This time, she pulls out a gun
Oh.
and shoots Clay twice in the heart. How did you know? Marion stands,
What?
aims more carefully, and shoots him a third time, this
Is
time
he?
in the head.
Is he?
How did you know?
Huh?
Because you were supposed to be taking Class W Amnestics. You can't skip a dose of Class W Amnestics. You can postpone a dose, but
Oh, what
you can't
happened?
forget unless someone actively prevents you from taking it.
Oh.
There's only one person who could get close enough to you to do that. Your assistant. He's an
Damn.
anti-meme. And since when do you have an assistant?
Damn.
You don't have an assistant. Look at this office. It's got one desk.
Damn, yo, she's a good though. Look, my girl, yo, my boy though. That's what I call everyone. Damn, my boy knew it, man. Damn, man, my boy smart. He said 2, 1 behind her that's eating her memory than him if that's to her. Damn, man.
Receptionist outside. She's the one who screens your calls and schedules your meetings.
Okay.
Where does Clay even sit? Is he dead? Maybe. I can
Maybe.
put his corpse in our research queue, and we'll see what we can see when we open him up. I don't know what Clay was, but he had a human body,
Okay.
which instantly makes him weird, even by our standards. As ever, the search for stalemate continues. I will let you know if we get any closer. Any side effects of these pills?
Come on, let her know.
Nausea and a dramatically
Okay.
increased risk of pancreatic cancer. Oh,
Damn.
and very bad dreams.
Oh shit. You gonna have
Remember
to.
to check out
Yo,
our new
come on,
animation channel, The
alright.
Rubber Talks.
That was fire, though. I don't lie. I wasn't talking too much because I was like into the information. Like that was actually fire. Damn, they really, yo, my boy Clay was an up. He was there. He was an up, man. An up. OP, man. Up. Damn, man. But they, yo, my boy got him though. She went up, she stood up, shot 2 times to the heart, and then boom, headshot, boy. Yo, if he's actually dead, he's one of the weakest meme, anti-meme thing. Bye. That's pretty much it. You guys already know when you will get to the end of the video. It's the conclusion, you know what I mean? But before we leave, guys, remember, don't forget this. That's the subscribers. I'm gonna be giving multiple gift cards. That's all I'm gonna say. And face cam. You know how nice it would be to have a face cam? You don't like watching my face while watching this reaction video, like way much better. I'm just saying. Hit the subscribe button. And it's your boy Frame out.